How's it going, everybody? This is Jazz Williams. Just want to provide a quick video to show you and everyone else how to make an extra $500 online. So let's go ahead and start off with AliExpress. This particular platform just provides you a easy solution to sell online. This is a real good platform if you're buying things in bulk and you know for a fact you can sell it. I don't really recommend, doing drop shipping from here because the fact that when you're selling on eBay and these other platforms, the main thing that's pushing people to buy is how soon they can get it. That's the mindset, and that's how Amazon is able to make millions, and not millions, billions of dollars every year, because they have the ability to do the Prime where people can get it right there. And that's why people pay $100 a year for Prime, because the fact that they can get it 2 to 3 days down the line. With AliExpress, you can't really do that, because this stuff is sent off straight from the factory, and it's sometimes the presentation can look really bad because the fact that they didn't have it set up for consumers to have it sent straight from customers that usually buy off of AliExpress know what they're getting themselves into. But when you're trying to drop ship from there, people expecting good product, especially if you present it to them real professional, they expecting it to look professional. But with this website, depending on who your vendor is on here, it is not always professional. Sometimes it's just like in the Ziploc bag with the product in there with a whole lot of bubble wrap, and customers not going to take that. So you want to be careful with using AliExpress. But overall, it's a real good product. If you have a winning product, and if you know you're going to sell, just go ahead and buy it in bulk, get it sent to yourself, and just, sell it on your platform. If you buy the product and it's, missing a few things, that's where you can go ahead and invest into buying more, boxes or something like that to make it look better. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into the Amazon seller in this particular edit engine. I really don't use Amazon because the fact that their fees are ridiculous in so many ways. You don't have to pay the $40, but you have to pay some type of fee when it comes to putting stuff up there. And then the percentages is ridiculous. I can't really, and it's close to the same to eBay, but overall, I just think it's a little bit too ridiculous. For example, I will give you one of my winning products today. That's something I wanted to do later on down the line, but I'll get into it later. But this is a product. This is one of my products that I've been selling a lot. I've been selling the Garment Navi 57. I think I say that wrong. But anyways, so on eBay, I actually make a profit of $25, I believe so, maybe more, with shipping. So this is free shipping also. But yeah, I make probably around $25 when I'm selling this. But on Amazon, I'm making only $12. Yes, Amazon particular platform may be bigger than eBay, but at the same time, I'm really hurting. And on top of that, I try to do as much research as possible, but I'm not really a big fan of Amazon, not yet, until it gets to the point where I have to go there. But right now, I'm doing pretty good for myself on eBay, so I'm not really concerned about it. So let's go ahead and get into the cost margin. And this is a real good platform. And like I was mentioning, going back to the garment that I'm selling, once again, let's go here. So the cost of the product is $35 and I'm selling it for $75. This is the margin I'm making off of it. And I sold at least I think I sold over 10 of these. So you do the math, you see how much money I'm making. So overall, it's a real good way to figure out what the margin you're making over. My pet peeve, if you're not making for beginners, I'm going to say maybe 10% margin, then it's not really worth wasting your time and investing into it. You want to get sales, but you want to try to get at least 10%, because 10% makes sense and it feels like you're winning. But when you get something below 10%, it's really just like rough. And it's like, I'm doing all this work to get, 5%. It's not really worth it. So that's just something that I use to help me get my margin and figure out exactly how much, I'm making off of this and how much sense does it make. And this particular earn extra income is going to tie into Groupon. I'm sorry, not Groupon, Gigwalk, and also Shopify. So I'm going to tie these three into this earn extra income. You have a few ways to make money online. You can see that they have a ton of places, SD you can sell on there. A few ways to make money online. It's a 100 ways, thousands, maybe even billion ways to make money, and this is one of them. So Gigwalk is you gotta love these particular ads. So Gigwalk, it just it's like it's tell you, it pays you to do various jobs available near you. So if you have a job around you in the USA, and sometimes I even think that they even have them like in other places like UK or so, just download the app, see if you have jobs around you, and work them and apply for them, and you can work them. And the jobs usually range between $5 to like it says up there, $100. But I never seen a job for $100. If so, it's probably like took in less than a minute. So this is a real good app to have if you want to make an extra few bucks. I don't really use it because I have like a full-time job, and I'm doing really good on eBay. So I really don't use it, but I like to help other people, friends and family, to use this app if they're not really good on selling on online, and they can just use this to make money anywhere. So let's get back into it. Let's go ahead and look at Shopify. Shopify, this is one thing I learned about Shopify. I had to close down one store. I had two stores. I'm about to close down the second one also because it's just not making money as much as I expected. Shopify is a great way for you to make money if you have the traffic. If you do not have the traffic or know how to get traffic, you will fail. And that's a guarantee. I don't know. No one that doesn't know how to get traffic and make money on Shopify. So you have to have traffic. One of my pet peeves is just that eBay is like elementary school, middle school, and high school. That's eBay. And then Amazon and what else? Amazon, Walmart, and Groupon is college. Not a lot of people know, but I'm gonna get into that later. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. And I tie Groupon into this, but yeah, you can actually open up an online store on Walmart.com and Groupon. I'm in the process of getting the Walmart store. Is real. The application is really, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's not an easy application to get into. And then on top of that, you got to have all these qualifications. You have to be a decent seller. You have to be able to have like an EIN. If you don't know any of that, what that means, look up EIN online. Like, what is EIN? And then you figure that out. But overall, you have to have all these qualifications to be able to sell on Walmart. And then Groupon is very similar a little bit, but not really. I was able to open up my store that day. Walmart, it takes around like 4 weeks to get approved. But Groupon, I was able to open up an account. It took me a while to make a sale, but I did make a sale. And funny thing of it, Groupon only takes 15% of your particular sale. And Groupon is really weird, but overall, they have a pretty decent and solid audience, and I made money off of there. So that's an extra income that I made off of selling on Groupon. So I definitely recommend selling on Groupon also. But But yeah, this is a real good app to learn how to use and invest your money and everything.